Here's something that has me absolutely puzzled at the end of 2025. Also, Happy New Year and all that jazz. Some of you are in the future. Look, this is the amount of chalk I've used this year. Starting at 0 because I didn't start using any chalk. And then in April, when I started making my chalk videos, I kind of made this pattern. And I know what you're thinking. This is math. I'm going to scroll. Don't do it. Let's start 2026 off the right way. And if you're in 2025, let's end it the right way. This looks like a linear relationship. I'm not going to talk about math. Don't worry. It's kind of like a straight line. The reason that confuses me is that over here, I have graphed out the amount of videos I made each month total. So again, starting before April, we're gonna start at 0 because that's when I started making chalk content. And then I started getting to a really high speed. I got really fast start and then I slowed down. You can see my data, I ran into the ice. My data starts to like slow down here. You can see I'm not making as many videos per month. That's why my curve is slowing down. So why doesn't my amount of chalk used look like the amount of videos I'm making? Shouldn't those lines look the same? Shouldn't this line have a little bit of a curve instead of being perfectly straight? And then I looked at this data and I thought to myself, well, wait a minute. In July, I made 85 videos and I used 255 pieces of chalk. But in August, I used 48 videos. I mean, I made 48 videos, which is much less than 85, but I used almost as much chalk in 240. Do you know why? Chalk soup. Well, when this is thawed, it uses up a lot more. Okay. The things I do. Okay, so when the chalk is wet, like it is when it's in the chalk soup, it uses up a lot more. So it makes sense that from August on, this is when I made my family recipe of the chalk soup. Before that, I was using dry chalk. So chalk soup, I used more. So that's why my data for the amount of chalk is kind of a straight line, even though I started making fewer videos once it started getting colder outside. The joy of math. Swish, I have to clean this up. Ew.